Hello everyone, again, my name is Erich Janowski and today I will show you the next town. This is Milton Keynes. Why did I decide to show it to you? Because I have been living in this town for more than 3 years. It will be interesting for me to talk about it. Let's go. The town of Milton Keynes is located in the southeast of Great Britain, 72 kilometers from London. This town is located at the same distance from Oxford and Cambridge, Birmingham and London. This town does not have a common center, but instead there is a huge shopping center. This center is 3 kilometers long and 1 kilometer wide. I would like to talk about the roads. When we arrived in this town, I was generally shocked at how many roundabouts there are. As it turns out, there are 930 of them. Who does not know what roundabouts are? These are roundabouts. An interesting fact is that the roads in this town are made in the form of grid. That is, there are horizontally and vertically, and they can be easily learned to navigate. Redways run through the town. They are made so that pedestrians do not need to cross main roads. Of the recognizable symbols of Milton Keynes is a huge Xscape building. It can even be seen from space. I don't know, maybe it's a rumor. I'll check it out. It is behind me. Also, in this building, there is an air installation for skydiving. If anyone does not know, this is such an interesting thing. We want to try it. I also would like to talk about parks. In general, this town is very green. There are so many parks here that I was surprised just when I arrived here. After the previous town, there were only a couple of parks there. In this town, 40 parks. Here is a list of the best ones I have highlighted for you. Whoever comes to Milton Keynes and want to take a walk, you have a list of parks ready. It's just nice to walk around, because wherever you go, trees grow everywhere, bushes are planted everywhere, you go and your eyes just enjoy. We came to the train station. At the same time, here is also the bus station. There are a bunch of taxis in the back too. My friend is coming today, my best childhood friend. We studied together. Now we are waiting for him. My best friend has arrived, Igor. Hello everyone. How are you? Good. Let's record video. What can you tell about this sound? This sound is clean, beautiful, it is nice to come, everything is brand new, clean, a lot of electric cars, everything is equipped for them. We are fighting with laziness. We arrived at the parking lot. Parking is very convenient and relatively cheap. Behind me is a shopping center very close, and the Xscape building is also where the main entertainment complexes go, all near. Here in this car park there is still a building visible at the back called The Point. This building has historical value because it was one of the first multiplex cinema in 1985, if I'm not mistaken. Well, how is your photography? Slowly. In fact, a wider lens is already needed here to shoot the building. Unfortunately, we had to wear masks. So this is the shopping center I was talking about. It's very long, 3.5 kilometers in length. It is empty for now, because it just opened. but in a couple of hours there will be a lot of people here. Because of the virus, half of the stores are closed, if not more. But there are a lot of shops here. As far as I know, about 180. It's not allowed to take pictures. He will find out from the security guard. He asks permission for us to shoot.
Just a bin like outside the front of the M&S and
So expect, if you come here, they will not allow you to shoot straight away.
Yeah, I have explained the security reasons to him and he's okay with that. Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine, thank you very much. Cheers.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Well, here is a map of the center to how many stores there are in total. The main stores are Marks & Spencer, John Lewis, and by the way, Marks Spencer is behind us, and House of Fraser. This store consists of other shops. There is also a market behind me. There are also many interesting things to buy. If your budget is small, then you can come here and allow yourself to buy some products. By the way, they opened an Apple store here. There is already a very large queue for the Apple store, iPhones. I feel the hunger coming up. Let's go find somewhere to eat. We are going to raid local restaurant. We arrived too early, and therefore not all the food outlets are open. We went through the shopping center. We came to the next point in the center called Into Milton Keynes. It's still early. We want to go for a coffee, to drink probably in Starbucks or Costa Cafe. They are right behind us. Now let's go there. Shooting is allowed here, everything is fine. We took fruit tea and green tea. Discussing hobbies and work with my best friend. Potential development of filming what could be from this. Everything usually starts simple. Start with an idea, and a thought is born.
Vision, execution, result.
We came to the next point, a place called Xscape. Now let's go there. I'll show you what is inside. There are many shops and an entertainment. Local point of the production of a moonshine. So, we decided to take a walk along the Xscape, and there are loads of restaurants. This is a nightclub, as far as I know. Now it really doesn't work because it's the daytime. There is a steakhouse straight ahead, on the back, also variety of restaurants, Subway, Five Guys and so on, if you are hungry. So here comes the 16-screen cinema. Behind me is That means 16 films can be shown simultaneously. 18 plus all 16 films. We wanted to go to the snowboarding and show that there is a snow slope. It's beautiful inside, but unfortunately it doesn't work due to the virus and it won't be open for a couple of months at least. So let's go and see what else is here. We came inside. It turns out that here you need to do booking in advance, which means you need to take a ticket in advance, and therefore we cannot fly today, unfortunately. Let's go further and see what else is there. We continue our journey in a search of a good restaurant. Have the girls text you? No, just some number. We will taste the Caribbean food. Yes, we found the only place that is open at 11. The rest opens at 12. Caribbean food. Resting. Not bad. More sugar. Igor? Enough. I would say that it is quite tasty. For me, it's not spicy.
No, what is this? Mate, get a photo, get a photo of us. Cool. Hey, cool. Yeah.
We had a good meal at this place. The food is a bit spicy, but overall I like the food.
Oh, something nice, something nice.
Milton Keynes is #1 place for fast foods. Wetherspoons.
Come on. Milton Keynes is so nice. There's so many great pubs about. At Turtle Bay, for example, you should come in here.
Yes, we do.
No, I'm joking. It's a shithole. Nice one.
Thank you very much, guys.
Mate, don't ever come here again. Don't ever come here again.
Any place to suggest?
What else can I say? There is a big Sainsbury's grocery store right behind me. Yes, we came to the car park. By the way, it is already 12:30 and you can see many cars. We arrived in the morning. It was empty here. It is now very busy. I think it is better to leave early for the shopping center and if you plan to shop early. We came to the next point, Campbell Park. This park is in the town center. The exit is very simple and easy to walk straight to the Xscape where I showed you before. What can I say about the park? The park is quite spacious, small ponds. There are many places where you can take a walk. There is a cricket field further away. There is a place for small bands. Some small concerts can play and gather here. And slopes. We enter the labyrinth. My personal photographer. There will be pictures on my channel. How was your trip? Good. Good, not very expressive. We have our first day of filming in Milton Keynes. Expressive, much more expressive. Our first day of filming in Milton Keynes is underway. My best friend came to visit me and now we are filming with him. Cool fallen tree. We keep our way to the next point at the intersection, the Grand Union Canal and the Great Ouse River. I think it's about 10-15 minutes to walk. It's a beautiful place to walk. Nature, the river is pretty good everywhere. Pretty good. Team? Film crew, are you ready to go through the tunnel?
Ready? We always ready.
When we go through the tunnel, then it will be clear whether we are ready or not. We are going through the passage, the tunnel. Now I will show it to you. This is an aqueduct. This means that the river above, it goes directly above us, built from the top, and now we are going under it. 1912, when this tunnel was built.
What impressed you the most?
Of course, the food is always the most impressive.
Good.
Stop torturing my friend.
Let's go upstairs.
Let's go to the top. We went to the Grand Union Canal, and this aqueduct draws water from the river to the field the canal. I'm going to show you the view. What is your impression, Igor? Pretty high. Here that's pretty impressive actually. The structure is impressive. 12 meters high from the river. Can you dive here?
I don't like that. It's so high.
In Birmingham, the canal system is very developed, so you need to film the next blog there. Let's see how the feedback will be from people. Okay, what else we got here? There is the ice cream seller. The girls are beautiful.
Are you going to buy an ice cream?
We arrived at another place and decided to stop for lunch. We don't know what kind of food is there. Mediterranean food, they tell me here. Let's see, what kind of food do they have there? It's in the Wolverton area. It's called Wolverton. Our second day has come, second day of filming. It is a hot day today. We came to the next point. If you ask English person what he associates with Milton Keynes, he will always say and name the place Concrete Cows. Here they are, behind me. Concrete in English means cement. Cement cows. Now I show you what they are. These cows were erected here with the aim of calling more people to the art. They are made from fiberglass and reinforced concrete. Fiberglass and reinforced concrete. Here they are. Here, as you can see, there are 6 cows. 3 of them are calves and 3 large cows. For those who want to start blogging, as practice shows, layout is very important. You need to be prepared that the battery or the equipment will not work. Need to be smart, right? We arrived at the next point, location Large Lake. The place is quite beautiful. There are many approaches for fishermen. 2 of them are behind me. You can also eat at the Campbell Garden restaurant there. We were there a couple of times, good place. If you first time in Milton Keynes, I advise you to go there to eat. We came for a snack. The place is called Furzton Lake. It sounds slightly different in our language. There is a good pub here, right next to the lake. I take fish and chips. Well, we take fish and chip then. I'll replace the chips with the sweet potato fries in mine. Are you okay with it? Good. Will you drink something? Yes, soft drink, take me 7-Up sugar-free. Okay, the pub is called The Hungry Horse. Due to the coronavirus, I had to place an order through the phone, downloaded the app and made an order. Now Igor is ordering. My best friend got himself a cappuccino, which was spilled. What is latte? It is spilled milk in a cup. It had to be a cappuccino. And I had a passion fruit drink. Cooler. Non-alcoholic. Non-alcoholic because I'm driving. It took half an hour to register to place an order. They brought the wrong coffee. Milk flew into a saucer. Coffee tastes like milk. So I want to ask for a new coffee. Dissatisfied with this coffee. Disappointed. There are some negative here as well. But this is a pub. This is not a restaurant. We left the pub and had a good meal. May think my coffee has been changed. What can I say about fish and chips? Food is okay, traditional English food, but pub food. Do not expect a restaurant level. There is the lake nearby, Furzton Lake, just behind me. There are a lot of fishermen. They are fishing. Also the place used for running. Now I think it is time to fly the drone. Show from the bird's eye view. Speak. What? Let's move on then. Yes, let's go to the next point. In general, I liked everything. I liked the lake. What have we done? We went to a pub to eat and look at the lake nearby, Furzton Lake. Impressions. Good impressions. I had very good impressions, but since I live in this town, it doesn't evoke such strong emotions as it should. But I wanted to show you everything. Oh, but it makes me. Such roads in England are nothing special. But in Milton Keynes they are different, right? Here you can go up to 70 miles per hour. This is 112 kilometers per hour on most roads, right? Since we started going to pubs, I'll show you one more place too. The pub is located on the lake. The pub is called Caldecotte, behind me. There are also quite a lot of tables here. As you can see, you can go to eat. Well, here is the lake itself. Now I'll tell you a little more about this, what is interesting and remarkable here. Before going somewhere, of course we decided to freshen up a bit and take a nice coffee. Already made. With ice. Today is really hot day. Probably 25 degrees. If not warmer. Heating up. £4 is such a jar. Tap. Yes, tap. People constantly ask what the prices are in England, considering that this is an open lake and people come here mainly for recreation, then here the prices will be naturally higher. Cheers. How's your drink? Simply gorgeous. What taste do you have? Caramel. What do I have? You have hazelnut. Who likes sweeter than add syrup? Sorry, we don't have any food for you today. Here in England, it is generally not allowed to feed birds with bread. You have to buy special food. For those who don't know, some of our people come and start feeding, and it is bad for them. They grow fat and change their color. This is very interesting place. People come here. The houses have a rather interesting design. Now I'll show you. I'm sure that the prices here are high, because they are near the lake. This is one part, and the second part is also houses in the back. Well, I wanted to say a few more words about this lake. What is interesting here? First, here you can rent a bike and ride. Here they are. I don't know what the prices are, but I don't think it is expensive, otherwise they would not put them here. They have built-in GPS. If you lose your bike, they will find you. Secondly, here you can hire sailboats. As a sport, people also do hobbies. You can see the buoys. There is sailboat club also behind us. Alcoholics Anonymous club in the evening. Thirdly, all over the lake, there are such many training equipment around the entire lake. Ping pong tables are placed, and so on. It is possible to do the whole course of interesting exercise. Igor wants to demonstrate his abilities in gymnastics. Well, it's very easy, so don't get too excited. Ski trainer. With our pace of filming, we'll have to dedicate one more day, which I wanted to show you all the places. Luckily, we still have enough days. Yes, as long as there is time over the weekend, Igor can come to me, so there will be third day of shooting tomorrow, as I understand it. That we are moving on. We are going to shoot my blog as it turns out. The time does not always coincide. The weather does not always coincide. Because of the virus, a lot of places do not work at all. So we shoot like that. Hope you like it. We went here to the Eastern European store, bought Buratino lemonade, took beverage. Here they sell delicious watermelon too. Many people just ask me if there are any Eastern European stores in England. Here is one of them right behind me. Everything is there, whatever you want. Hello everyone, this is our third day of filming, because we walked a lot yesterday. Yes, we went to the cafe and took coffee there to eat fish and salmon. That was our breakfast. Well, yesterday we didn't film much, because it is very hot. And today it will also be hotter, 34 degrees. But what we can film, we will. Now we have arrived at the lake. The lake is called Willen Lake, one of the most popular places in Milton Keynes. because there are many water sports here take place. Now I'll show you what is here. Here is the lake. Our parking is here and it's free. There is a second free car park. Paid parking is available here, but there are many pubs, all kinds of entertainment venues. Here you can take water skis. Well, we'll take a walk here now, I'll show you everything. We came to the next point. The place on the map is called Pagoda. I don't know exactly what the definition of the pagoda means, but it looks like it's a small temple. I'll show you now. Yes, behind me there are such stones that look a little like Stonehenge, mini version. If anyone knows what the Stonehenge is, who doesn't, this is how the Stonehenge looks like. We will have to go there sometime. Yes, there is such a place here. You can see through the window. It is quite long. I'll show you now. Here you just watch nature and birds. This is who loves nature. Here are the different types of birds located. Good for birds watching. Awesome. Are you feeling me? You are not the bird watcher. Different types of birds. We walked a little further. This is already the main part of the lake itself. This part of the lake is more cleaner, and therefore it is used for all kinds of sporting events. There is a trail behind me. You can jump on it on a water ski. There, if you go further, there are a lot of pubs. Well, the temperature is rising. It is 32 degrees outside. Just check the phone. We continue to move. I think there is enough for us to walk at this point until we finally baked. We still need to have time and go into the forest to film there. And then probably a barbecue. Maybe today we will take a watermelon in Eastern European store. Igor says we definitely need to take a watermelon, so we are going to take a watermelon. We came into the forest. Let's go for a walk in the shade. I'll show you the place. So this place is called Aspley Woods. Here it is. Now we will take a walk. I will show you what beautiful pine trees they are. and so on. Well, here the paths are divided for cyclists and horses and for people, just for hiking. Let's say green goes for horses only. Separately, there is even such horseshoe drawn here. "34 degrees outside. The heat is just unreal." Oh, a little refreshed. Checking the stabilization in the camera, because we are going down the slope now pretty fast. Nostalgia. I remember my native land in Latvia. I'm just from Latvia, who doesn't know yet, from my blog. From the city of Daugavpils. So, I like the place. A lot of pine trees. The smell of pine is so good. So whoever says that there are no forests in England, there are a lot of them. And this is one of them. The place is cool for hiking and for the cyclists. You would like it here. I advise. I agree 100%. There are paths for cyclists pretty steep, marked everywhere in red, so that people do not get confused. It seems to me that we accidentally already went to one, while I was filming this for cyclists only. Are you falling asleep? Yes. How many bottles of water have we drunk today? It was just a couple of liters. Of course, it was impossible to do without information. This one is about the COVID. Also, there are not many people here, to be honest. Nevertheless, even here it is present in such places where there is a lot of space. Yes, and everywhere they hang signs, so the people do not touch everything around. The car park is normal here. This is the first car park. There is also the second car park. These are the English houses. Such are the streets. People live calmly. Cars are parked on the terraces closely. Today was a good day. It was our third day of filming in Milton Keynes. We all like it. The heat has subsided already. Now we are doing a barbecue. A good end of the evening. I would like to say thank you to everyone for the good feedback on my first video about Bournemouth. I would like to say a special thank you to a shadow man, this is my brother, Spy, Killer Shot and Kates for the good reviews. I would also like to know your wishes. Let's say, what next town would you like us to film in my vlog? Be adequate, please. Take into account the nearest cities if possible, and please do not suggest London, because London has too much information on its like. This is it. I'm going to see how my team is getting on. How is your barbecue coming along? Yes, slowly.
Sausages are nearly done.
Have you ate everything? What do we have here? Let's see. The English store sell Latvian food. I already show you the shops, so you know where everything comes from. What is your impression of these 2 days of filming? These 2 days gone well, visited many places in the glorious town of Milton Keynes. Today is a perfect end to it. What can you say about the town of Milton Keynes? Should a tourist come here or not? A very good experience, very nice to come. It is worth living here more, working, very civilized and cultured. There is a place to relax on a hot day. Thanks for your independent review. You paid me to say that. I returned to iFLY. I took a ticket via the internet and flew skydiving properly. If you remember, I talk about it. Good impression, see the video. Thank you all. See you soon. In general, flying is not bad. I will say that the first time was hard, because you don't understand at all how the body reacts in different directions. But the second time it was easier, because you already feel how the wind lifts you. And the instructor helped me, but I like it. Cool. I advise you to have a go. Awesome. Let's go.